finishing my big playthrough of Donkey Kong Country bootlegs and fan games. So the final fan game that I'm playing today is Donkey Kong Country 4 The Kong's Return. All contents on this game, except the engine, belong to the Nintendo. This is only a fan game and has no connection with the official products of Nintendo. This game is free and cannot be sold. Please consider buying Donkey Kong Country Returns on Wii or any other Donkey Kong game in the Nintendo's Virtual Console. We're encouraging them to continue doing so incredible games. So what you might pick up from that is that maybe the team does not have English as their first language. As far as I know, many of the founding members of the DKC4 team are based in Brazil, so a lot of their updates are bilingual in primarily Portuguese and also English. Okay. And yeah, we're seeing some of those names come up now. So Kalango with their own logo there, as well as NecroToad and LeoCore. Those are basically the three core members, but there are many people also affiliated on the team, including Fireburns, who was recruited from the DKC Atlas community forums, Leandro Ferrete, Douglas G. Araujo, Bu Alves, Lucas Rangel, Christopher Araujo, and forgive my pronunciation, Matthias, Cat Lover Molly, and on music, there's reused music and original music, and the composers for the new music are Rodrigo Boechat and Marvin Portello. I'm really bad at Portuguese, I'm sorry. Anyway, here we go. So, I guess a bit about the demos that are available. This is not a finished game. It's still in development and has been for a while. And they've sort of shifted the engine a few times and shifted focus or something. We're going through the attract mode again. Interesting. Yes. So what I'm playing right now is a demo released in 2012 that has 6 levels. There is an earlier demo that I could find evidence of in the DKC Atlas forum from 2011, but the link on 4Shared is dead and unavailable now, unfortunately. It was called Beta 0.7, and if you have the files for this, let me know, and I'd love to play it, and I'd love to stream it as well, possibly. That only had 3 levels though, and it was very early on before each new revision refines what they've got in their product, so I guess it's not too bad to miss out on the first one. And yeah, they have been working on it forever. Gibbon is here, hello. So 2011 demo, I don't have it, but I do have this, which is the 2012 demo. And we got at least 4 other iterations of the game to play through today, so let's get started. The title screen should tell you everything you need to know. All 4 Kongs are here. Oh, this is really nice, by the way, the sound test. There's new custom sprites. Some of the people that I mentioned did work on custom sprites for the game, as well as repurposing sprites from the Trilogy series. And yeah, pretty cool stuff. Okay. I won't spoil you on what else is in the game by cycling through all that, but we can hang on this screen for a minute actually, just to listen to the song, because yeah, this is a new one as well. If you are looking for updates for the game, the most frequently updated platforms that the team will post on are their YouTube channel and Facebook pages. And their most recent thing is hosting speedrun challenges on Facebook. Yes, but they've got updates going all the way back to 2014 on YouTube, I believe. And then on individual members' channels and things before that. There's a blog too, but they've stopped updating that. As for where you can get this demo, I got it from a more recent post in the DKC Atlas forum thread about the game, where somebody had noticed that the links had gone down and so had re-uploaded it to another service. So let's get started. File 2, because file 1 has already been played through. I think that source on the forum had included a completed save file in there. So yeah, here we can see a brand new map screen with new 3D rendered graphics, and it looks really good actually. A lot better than the Game Boy Advance ports world maps, that's for sure. And yeah, we've got the giant heads of all 4 of the playable Kongs there on the side of the mountain, and a Kremling ship in the foreground. So there you go. Kitty's hideout. What is this? Oh, okay, so the world is Kitty's hideout, and I guess the intention was to have 4 worlds corresponding to the 4 Kongs. Look at that background there. That's beautiful. That's really cool. In motion. Got the shipwreck there. The color's a little weird with the shipwreck, but yeah, the look of this screen really captures the feel of the old pre-rendered 3D graphic style, but sort of up-resed and stuff. Anyway. Okay. Let's go. Jagged Jungle, our first level. What was that about? Oh no. The game's kind of frozen? Oh, it paused. Have I got it mapped wrong? Sorry about this. I might have to change the mapping. Why would it do that? I swear I fixed the control problems. I thought I had. It might be another thing that's accidentally activated. No, I had another one, but I deleted it. Okay, something's wrong with the D-pad assignment. What? Alright, I'll be playing this one with keyboard apparently. Roll, jump. Got it. Okay, cool. Gosh. So yeah, I like the music track in the background. Everything's very DKC1 so far. And it seems to be running fairly well in Wine, which is good. I considered playing this on my new PC, but was a little put off by the performance last week. Aha, bonus stages. Oh, DKC3 style warping. Gibbon says, this is pretty. Oh, I like how they've added the extra Kongs to this screen. Yeah, a bit of pink artifacting around DK sprite there, but let's go. Destroy them all. Beautiful. So this is like a new remix of this song. Oh. Nuts. Can we try again? We can. I might as well. I'm not sure how long this will take today, but since this is not a full completed game like the DK Bay was, I feel like I might not be as pressed for time, hopefully. Oh yeah, flitters, by the way. So we've seen DKC 1 and 2 enemies so far. This game, of course, is a big mashup of reusing graphics and stuff from the Rare trilogy of games, but there's some new content as well. Okay, we got a bonus coin straight out of 3. Oh, and the graphical effect and sound of the 3 bonus barrel, midway barrel. Wait, what? Okay. Seems like a short level, so that's not too much of a setback. That was a little odd. And some strange camera movement there too. That's alright. Oh, that's just wrong. Okay. Cool, I made it this time. Yeah, Ramby. Oh, Ramby's quite slippery, but yeah, it feels pretty good. Oh, the jump has a lot of forward momentum. That's interesting. So like I said earlier, you know, this is an early iteration of the engine, maybe not as well developed in terms of what they've got. So is this a version? No, okay. I've seen footage where there's 4 Kongs at once on screen. But yeah, they've implemented the team throw. And a really cool thing about this, oh, silver banana coins, that's interesting. Yeah, a cool thing about this is how you can pair anyone up with anyone else, you know? Okay. Oh, I guess if I'd been at the treetop, I would have got the proper ending. And they've added victory animations to the DKC2 style for Donkey and Kitty. And I think we saw a preview of what those animations might look like on the sound test screen. Okay, but we do have Candy's save point. Hi, I'm CandyCon, and this is my save point. Straight and to the point. I like it. If you want to save your current game actually, jump into my save barrel. Will do. 1 bonus coin. DK0. Oh, there's DK coins too? Interesting. So we might not have completed that level. Scarlet Crystal Crossing is level 2. Ooh, and already we see unique backgrounds. That's nice. Oh, and a cobble from DKC3. Okay, that's a 2 style zinger. Oopsie. Oh, we've got the team back together. Look at that. Yeah, but so let me see. Yeah, we've got the swapping animations, which in this case are taken straight out of 3, but every partnership, you know, every matchup of the Kongs has its own partner swapping animations, team 3 mechanics. So I believe DK works like Kitty in that he's heavier, so you get the heavy light kind of things from number 3. Nice. Oh, that looks good. That really works. Yeah. Oh, okay. Lots of zingers around. Let's go over the top. Oh, the camera's a little bit shaky. The time limit's very generous though. Oh! Ugh. Curses. Joda is here asking, is this the DKC4 fan game? Yes, it is. Again, I put DKC1 on the Twitch thing for what game I'm playing, just because that's what's available. But yeah, this is the Brazilian-based team's follow-up to Donkey Kong Country, the fan game. Yeah. And this is the earliest iteration of the demo that I could find. This is from 2012. There was an earlier one, but I couldn't find a working download for it, unfortunately. Oh, seriously? I'll have to go over that one. It's a little worse than I'm doing this with a keyboard. I had a controller all worked out, but then something went wrong with the mapping and it kept pausing every time I tried to go left. Not ideal. I'm not even sure what the reward is for getting all the collectibles, but hey, that's how I play the DKC games. I like getting all the collectibles. Oh, what? That doesn't feel like that should have happened. Joda says, I hope Nintendo doesn't cease and desist this. Well, yes. It's technically within their rights to do so, but it would be annoying if they did. Something's a little off with the new foreground layers here. I feel like in the original DKC games, those sort of graphics were more at an angle. This is more straight side on. Oh, okay. Even if I have a partner, I can get a new one. Let's show off some of these animations. So Donkey will kick Dixie out of the way. Nice. And if I do the team throw, he's got the riding sprite, and we can throw him. Oops. Okay, I guess we lost Donkey. That's all right. Whoop. Okay. So yeah, I suspect maybe the team isn't that interested in... I can't pick up this TNT barrel. Okay. That's interesting. Isn't interested in distributing old versions of the demo much anymore. Okay. But I'm still interested in playing them. So I found this. Yeah, Gibbon says, it's still impressive though, yeah. As he says, this has been in development since like 2010 and they haven't sent any cease and desist yet. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Ended up falling down, but we see that we have a green banana type bonus stage like in number 3. Woo. Okay, woo. Sorry, hang on. Cool. Oh, I did that a little too quickly. Might as well. Yeah. What? I hadn't got any other ones? Okay, that's fine. And that claptrap just appeared, didn't it? I wonder if there's wine issues with running this, or if it's just a bit rough around the edges. Ooh, what's that? Big foreground iceberg or something. Okay. Oof. Whoa. How do I get it? What? Why is there... I have to get to that barrel somehow to get the DK coin. I didn't know there were DK coins in this demo. Oh, nuts. I guess I'll try. Yeah. Anyway, Gibbon is saying that Nintendo generally lets stuff come out and circulate for a bit before cutting things off, contrary to what people think of them. Yeah, that was the case with AM2R, another Metroid 2 remake. Gee, I'm a fair way back here, aren't I? Hey, Diddy's here. Kitty and Diddy. Never before seen pairing. Rude. Oh, that was a cute little use of the Diddy hanging down sprite. But I can pick up like this and throw like such. Yep. So that's just like 3. And then Diddy's holding his eyes. And yeah, so when it's a large character throwing a smaller one, you get the movement-based team throw mechanic. Well, I'm not doing too well, am I? Let me just try the controller again. Yeah, for some reason, it actually takes focus away from the window when I do that. Pausing does that by default anyway. I wonder if it's pretty frustrating. Why would it do that? Why would left ever be mapped to enter? I'm just going to reboot the program, see what happens. Oh yeah, idle animations. No! That's really strange. No! Oh yeah, at least we see the game over screen. Huh, that looks familiar, the Donkey and Diddy. Didn't they use the same graphics in the DK Bay, possibly? I think I've lost some progress there. Okay, it is something else that's interfering with this. But only the first time. Oh, this is so weird. Just bear with me a second. I'll try and shut this thing off. Whatever's doing it. Why would... hold on. Hold on. Just untick some things here. Very strange. Donkey Kong Maker. Yeah, we wish. I see that get brought up in relation to fangame discourse or hack discourse. That people who are hacking the games and disassembling the SNES games should leverage it into some kind of Donkey Kong Maker program. Now I don't know why any of this would affect it, but just to be safe, I'm changing a few things around in my controller mapping software. Yeah. Okay, now the only thing affecting it is this. Yeah, it's still messed up. Oh, that's really frustrating. All right. And it's not a problem with... Yeah, all right. Well, I'll just keep playing with the keyboard. It's not ideal. Hurts my wrists, and I'm not as good with it. But I can't really fix it, apparently. Why didn't I have the Kong letters before? Did I lose them when I died or something? Anyway, hopefully what I'm going to achieve today is to show off the different iterations of the demo and show how the team's progress and development skills have progressed since they started in 2010 or so, all the way up till the present. Ugh. Yeah, because as much as there's a lot of asset reuse, there are new assets as well, and as well as some, you know, entirely new level designs and such, which is nice to see. Ugh. Now I've already seen some kinds of challenges that are different to what you might have got in the original trilogy. Okay. Joda says, I wish that characters cross platforms more often, like DK and Mario. I know that Mario and Rabbids did that. So you're talking about like spin-off games. Donkey Kong used to get a lot of spin-off games. They don't seem interested in doing it anymore. Alright, so here's two heavy characters. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, some high fives going on. So how does this work? Okay, so... Oh! Okay, a heavy character throwing another heavy character is an impact thing. Just like... Oh! Just like Dixie throwing Kitty in DKC4. I tried to get the roll jump off and just flubbed it. Too bad. Oh, that momentum boost got me through. That was cool. Oops. Riding high off that victory. I failed. Okay, so what I'm going to do... Dixie couldn't grab this for some reason, but DK can. Ah! I was trying to get the zinger to get down to the bonus barrel. Because if nothing else, that would skip me past this particular challenge. Oh well. Okay, good. Oh, you're joking. Oh boy. Orson Zed is here. Hello, welcome. We were talking before the stream about the 2011 demo that I couldn't find, and if maybe he had it on his computer. And he's telling me now that this is definitely not the game that he has. So he does have one fan game on his system there, but we're not sure what it is exactly, but it's not this. It's probably the 2016 demo. That was maybe the most well circulated one. I know while looking around for different demo installments, Fireburns, who is one of the US-based members that were recruited on the DKC Atlas forums, whereas most of them are Brazilian, they were there posting about it on DK Vine, and yeah, otherwise I think it was pretty widely circulated. So, and it was, you know, reasonably well polished at that point. Oh, you're joking. The other one I'm kind of looking for is there might be a demo from 2014, but I'm not really sure if that exists or not. There's like gameplay footage on the YouTube channel of the team from 2014 showing a, you know, unique stuff, but I don't know if they ever released that publicly as they did with all this other stuff. All right, I'm gonna really try and grab Dixie here to aid with the platforming a bit. So, oh, okay, the timing was a little bit off there. Oh! And yes, 0 is game over. 0 is not your last chance. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 11% is the full clear. That's what's available in this demo. It's just this one world, but if I can't even make it past the second level, that does not speak highly of me. Ugh. I'm gonna blame the controller thing again. Yep, definitely the controller thing. Oh, my goodness. All right. I'm gonna quickly check the controller mapping on the title screen. How do I get back there? I don't know if I can. I'll quit the game. There's another like controller mapping exe in the files, but I don't think it actually works that well. Yeah, that's all as I would expect it to be. There's the joystick option, but I don't think it would recognize my controller. Oh, maybe I should have played this on the PC. You can skip through all this, thankfully. So there's a controls menu here. I wonder if the controller is messing around again, but this is not this kind of thing that would happen when that was a problem. Lawson says, now if you'll excuse me, I need to spend the next 6 years looking for that remix. I'm not sure what remix he's talking about. I hate this. I hate everything. It really is just left, isn't it? Something's gone wrong. Anyway, let's keep going. I'll try my best. I'm sorry. If all else fails, I'll just load the other save and skip this level. Ugh, I fall for that every time, don't I? Well, at least I have Dixie available. Jumping off the ropes is not quite right. The jump is shorter than I would expect it to be. I'm going to try not to nitpick the whole time, but yeah. They do sort of invite those comparisons by being such a direct, you know, recreation of the original Country games. For the most part, they've done a really good job of making it feel right, much like the DK Bay did, although with a completely new graphical style. Okay, now I can pick up the barrel, but it just gets thrown so far. Ugh. And now I've lost Dixie, my platforming crutch. She was really a genius addition to 2 and 3, I gotta say. Okay, I'll just slip under the bee. No, it's not a bee anyway, but I died. The remix in that trailer. Well, I can tell you where it comes from. In fact, the information about the remix in the trailer is in the description of the video. This is the trailer for the 2011 demo that I've talked about already. It's... what's it called? It's from the OC Remix DKC4 album. It's a vocal it's a vocal rendition of the Lava song. Sorry, I'm not good with the names right now. If I'd known you'd have asked that, I would have done my research. Ah! I hate how slippery those tires are. That's authentic, that is. Joda says, the jingle that plays when you fall off screen throws me off since the official games don't do that. Okay, I will contradict you there because DKC1 doesn't do that. If you fall off the screen, there's silence and then the popping sound effect of you losing a life. But in 2 and 3, if you fall off screen, it does do a death jingle. So you're 1/3 right, I think. I'm just not being careful. Just trying to rush too much, aren't I? Okay. Should we try this again? Stand even further back? Yeah, nailed it. Finally. Yeah. So, what's the name of the remix album? Number 3 was Double the Trouble. Oh, wow. Okay. You can do an early hop off the tires. That's interesting. Hey! Huzzah! Oh, Dixie, I love you. Okay. Just check this. Yeah, I've lost my K and O. When did that happen? It's either when I died and went back to midway or when I went in the bonus. That might have reset the progress on that. And the claptraps didn't glitch out this time. Lovely. I think I recall seeing DKC1 style zingers in some footage of this game. Oh, that's right. I was going to look for a way up to get to the DK barrel, which is why I lost all my progress. So this time, I guess I might be able to make it with Dixie. Yeah, okay. I guess that was the answer. And it's not changing as it does in Web Woods, so we can just jump straight into it, luckily. Good stuff. Alright, finally, second level down. Let's save our game. I've learned my lesson. Joda says, I must be playing DKC too much. I've already forgotten the little details for 2 and 3. Yeah, that's okay. I'll forgive you. Yeah, like, number 1 had some little odd things like that. I'm a lot more familiar with 2 and 3, so the differences in number 1 are a little strange to me. Wrecked rails. Is this going to be minecarts? Let me see. Have we seen... Yeah, the barrel will stay as the person it was when you picked it up. It's a bit like Tropical Freeze's Kong switching mechanics, I think. And yeah, we have actually seen that one before. But yeah, we've got the cave aesthetic from number 3, but with a wrecked pirate ship in the background, as we saw on the map screen. Calling back to 2. Oh, yep, there's the minecart. Okay, I was about to make a save state, but I do not have that ability. So I'll just have to do my best, I guess. What the heck? I actually made a team up noise there. Oh, buzzes, interesting. So we have zingers and buzzers in this game. That's a nice little mashup element, isn't it? Excuse me? Okay, so this is not the toboggan from 3, because that can destroy buzzers when you jump on them. I suppose the minecart is vulnerable. So we just have to be more careful about jumping over them then. How are you supposed to get that coin? Yeah, the physics are slightly off on the minecart, but that's alright. I'm going to forgive a lot for this because I think it's really well done and a great idea that's executed fairly well for the most part. Alright, there might have been a bonus down the bottom. Oh no, here's the bonus. Great. Yeah, this shouldn't be... Yeah, if I want to get through this in time, I shouldn't make this an exhaustive playthrough that gets all the bonuses and stuff. I suppose I'll leave that as an exercise for the reader. Oops, never mind. So yeah, again, the source that I had for this 2012 demo was a re-upload by a user on page 33 of the thread for the DKC4 project on DKC Atlas, and I'll put a link to that in the description. Ugh. Okay, timing was a little bit off there. And the sprite disappeared. Also, another minor nitpick. The monkey inside barrel noise should stop immediately when you break the DK barrel open. But they sort of play the whole noise here in this game. Even if you broke the barrel in the middle of it. And yeah, I still don't know if it was the losing the life or the bonus barrel that removed my K counter. This is a nice new track though, again, for the minecart stage. I was saying before I thought there might be reused music, but now that I'm playing the game, it might all be new music, in fact. Just with some reused jingles here and there. Which is cool. And good work to the team, especially those two musicians I mentioned before, but who I can't look up right now because I'm focusing. Okay, I'm going to skip the bonus barrel, just in case that takes away my K, because I need those precious lives. Ugh. Yeah. The song has become a sort of electronic prog kind of thing, which is kind of fun. Gibbon says, I just wish they'd finish the game, lol. Indeed, indeed. It's a real shame to have all these many iterations over the years of the game being worked on and released, but no final product coming out of it. Not like APEBs or PEBs for the DK Bay, who just kind of plugged away at it for a bit with some help from the DKC Atlas forums and then just put out the whole thing. Yeah. But Fireburns went to pains on the DK Vine forum to describe the working conditions for the team, how they're all split between different countries and time zones, and they've all got their own stuff going on. So collaboration is hard, especially internationally. So yeah, I know the realities of independent fan game development can be restricting. Oh, I missed. Oh, and then, wow, that really went badly, didn't it? Joda says that they can visually see the difference in physics from the gameplay, but the visuals look really nice. Yeah, and again, I forgive the little differences in physics. I don't think it's a big deal, except in as much as they're obviously intentionally going for that callback aspect to it. Again, as I mentioned in a previous stream, it's like Crash Bandicoot 4. That, even though this is made in 2011, that subtitle's clearly stating the aims of the project. Oh boy. Hey, wait a minute. I don't have to press left in this stage. That means I can use a controller. Lovely. Oh, unless I go for the K, which I actually do want to do just in case I get that far. And then I'll just switch to the keyboard. Beautiful. Seamless. Okay, let's go. This should improve my performance a little bit. I assume that there's some input lag introduced using my keyboard to controller thingy program. On Windows, people often recommend Joy to Key if you've got a connected controller and you want to do keyboard inputs. And I would recommend that, having used it now on this PC here. But on Mac, I'm using Controller Mate, which is an equivalent kind of app. Ugh. It's tough. It's definitely not as bad as some of the minecart bootlegs that I played in weeks gone by. The Panda Prince and such. Okay. Ugh. Don't know what the coins are for. Oh no. Kitty alone. Ugh. Oh, he actually stayed on screen that time. That's good. Joda says, do you F? I hope they finish that thought. There's another game over. Alright, I'm going to swap over to the finished game file. Hopefully it saves like a lot of lives or something. Otherwise, it'll just let me skip that level. Oh yeah. So we've got the exclamation marks and the DK coins represented on the map if we've completed the level, which means that whoever did this save file did not complete Scarlet Crystal Crossing, apparently. Should I? I will. Four lives, okay. Oh, that's right. So Joda says, do you guys think they should make another DK4 style game but with substantial improvements? Sure. It's not a dead concept. There's no reason why they couldn't make another 3D Donkey Kong game. But if they did, it would have to have improvements, wouldn't it? Because DK64 is divisive. I like it a lot. I'm very fond of it. But especially in modern times, I think you would have to change some things. Ooh, the dream team back together, DK and Diddy. I never personally cared that Donkey was cut from the sequels as a playable character. In fact, I vastly prefer the games where he's not playable, so I never really had that much attachment to it. Alright, I'm skipping that level. Do not care. Barrel Cannon Craggy. Cannon with one N at the top. Interesting. Okay. I assume this is then going to be my least favorite kind of level. The Canon Maze. Excuse me? What button is it again? So we've got red zingers here. But red all over, not quite like they are usually. Oh. Huh. That was a bit of a trap, wasn't it? I don't think I did that the way I was intended to. Yeah, as Gibbon says, I don't know if they should, but I would be happy if they did. Okay, Kitty's earned it. Let's go, Kitty. He's a precious baby child. So how are you supposed to get that barrel? Excuse me? What button is it again? Oh, okay. Alright, it rotates. Gotta wait for it to line up. I guess I should at least see what it is. And this one's easy to backtrack for, isn't it? Oh! I took a hit anyway. Curses. Gibbon says, personally, I want a Donkey Kong 3D Land game. Excuse me? What? That was an odd hitbox. That's alright. The way it looked on the freeze frame, I think that was a fair hit. Whoa! Interesting. Oh my gosh, how long have I been going for? Too long. Too long. Alright, I'm gonna kind of skip a bit now, because I think I should put more emphasis on the later demos that are out. Also, hopefully, you know, fingers crossed that the controller works for those demos. Ugh. Glimmering Galleon. Oh, this is interesting. So the reason that the... Sorry? Oh. Huh. That's a bug. Okay, never mind. Glimmering Galleon. So the reason that the ship is blue on the map screen is because it's all frozen, and we're seeing that now in-game with a nice twist on existing level types, the ship deck and the ice background put together to make a frozen shipwreck. And we saw a sneak from DKC4 here, as well as Crusher from 1, Flitter from 2. Very pleasing to me. Kidding? Alright, this level's broken with regards to death mechanics, apparently. Like Super Mario 3D Land. That would be pretty sick, says Joda. And Gibbon also appreciating the mixing and matching of level archetypes. Yes, I love it. The remixing, it's really cool. Alright. I do better with the platforming levels, so I'll try and give this a proper go. But I can't believe how long this has taken me. I apologize. I really wanted this to be one and done. DK Bay was good and worked well as a two-parter because it was a full complete game, but you know, these are all demos that I'm playing today. Critters from 1. Oh, I tried to roll them, but I didn't get it out in time. Clump, Crusher, Cobble. Okay, Cobble and Critter in the same stage. That's interesting. Oh, I fell down there. I wouldn't expect to. That was close. Notice how the midway is sort of a compromise between the way they work in the different games, where you get the barrel bursting sound effect and the glimmering sound effect. Actually, 3 had a barrel burst as well, didn't it? I guess it was just lower in the mix or something. I always preferred 2 where it just went boomf. Curses. Yeah, I also don't want to spend too long on the first level, on the first demo, because that might give you a bad impression of the game engine, because they certainly did tweak and improve it as they continued iterating in their subsequent demos. Oh, what? That was a weird thing. I think I hit the zinger above me, possibly. I'm getting flashbacks actually to Bubsy and Fractured Furry Tales for the Jaguar, where I couldn't do save states with the emulator I was using, and I kept dying, and then I was like, oh, just use the level select to skip this. I do not perform well under pressure while streaming and without save states. Are you kidding? What happened there? I definitely was nowhere near the zinger that time. Interesting. Maybe a roll jump will get slightly more height? It shouldn't, but we'll see. At least I can grab this one up every time. Oop, if I stay on that level. Okay. I think that was a fat finger moment. I wanted to roll, but I did jumped instead. Okay, so here. Yeah, what the heck was that? Alright, I'm skipping the rest of this level. Never mind. Sorry to, you know, skip over so much of this, but hey, let's go visit Cranky in his cabin. Oh, interesting. These fanboys cannot be happy with just 3 games. Yes, they always need one more. I'd be happy with just one, even if it was black and white. Referring to DK94, I think. Even if the sprites were 2x2, I would play the original one. This is just a crazy fan game. I was sleeping, and now I have to keep watching this boys that only care about graphics and amount of games. But no problem. This amateur programmer could not keep this up for much longer. They cannot made a game as good as Rare did. Go now. I have nothing more to say. Oh, classic cranky cynicism and insults. I like it. By the way, I believe this cabin background is based on the GBA port because you've got Sabrewulf's mounted head there as well as the cast portrait from Sabrewulf, is it? Framed on the wall? I don't know if that was in GBA, but the wolf head definitely was. It's mirrored though. You can see the Nintendo sign in the background is backwards. Originally the wolf was on the right side of the screen. I do remember that from Cranky's cabin on GBA. I think the foreground elements are from somewhere else though. So yeah, interesting stuff. Anyway, yes, I already heard this, Cranky. It's fine. So Cranky just exists for flavor in this game, I guess. In this demo, anyway. Okay. Ooh, boss fight time. And something that sounds very tantalizing. Chrysosaurus Carnage. Let's see how Kitty does in this situation. Oh boy. What the heck? What the heck is going on here? That's really scary. That's really interesting. It's like a dinosaur. Oh, it's this song again. It's the song that I couldn't remember where it was from. Okay, so this is a Master Neki situation. Jump high enough to hit it. It's really freaky. It doesn't have eyes. Maybe the eyes are on the very front of its head, but I can't see them. Also, it doesn't have arms. Everything about this design is bizarre. But it's obviously new assets for this game, so it doesn't quite match the rest of the stuff here. But it's good enough, and yeah, kind of a freaky boss. I don't know if it matches tonally either, to be honest, but it's an interesting attempt, isn't it? Very creepy. No arms. What is this song? You just gotta land it right. Gibbon says, ah ha ha ha, I remember this boss. I don't remember anything else about this demo, but I remember this. Oh, Joda says, this is very un-Donkey Kong. I thought I was being trolled. Okay, so there we saw Kitty's win animation where he pulls out his drums. So we did see all those on the sound test screen. And that's the boss defeated. And instead of a second world, we get the staff credits. So we might as well watch those. And then we can move on to a more recent demo. So as of 2012, this is the team that was involved here. With some nice renders happening in the background. NecroToad, LeoCore, Fernando Kalango, Marvin Portello. Level design, NecroToad and LeoCore. Music by Marvin Portello and NecroToad. Main programmers, Fernando Kalango, LeoCore and NecroToad. Stages of visual art, Fireburns, NecroToad and LeoCore. Hey, that's Cranky from the show. Isn't it? Oh no, the beard was a bit different. What was that from? Maybe that was just a close-up of his render from the old games. Yeah, he had that really wispy beard. Something strange about him. I'm not sure. Thank you for play. Do not go to that website. It's not really updated much anymore. Again, prefer the Facebook if you want up-to-date info on the game. Yeah, but that's it. We're gonna stop that one. Oh man, I hope my controller works. All right, next demo. So this is the one I was talking about before, the widely distributed demo v0.3. Although I think this is, the 0.3 means that like within 2016 they released a few revisions of this demo. Anyway, this is the third demo because like the first one I can't find it anymore. But yeah, I'm actually going to swap this over because this goes to full screen. So I'm going to mirror my screen display and hope this works. Joe says that boss is more Metroid than DK. Oh, in memory of our dear friends, Raimundo Cardoso dos Santos and Stephen James Snyder. Oh. Okay, the usual disclaimer, all contents on this game except the engine belong to Nintendo. Please support the official release. Oh, that's creepy. NecroToad has a new logo. Oh, got full animated logos for all the core team members. Apparently, now. And yeah, more credits at the start. Good stuff. Now, I do know one thing to look out for in this demo, based on the README file, which said something about a buried treasure on the island. So keep an eye out for that. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's real cute. Ah, so this is an even clearer mission statement of the game, seeing all the Kongs interact over the trilogy, and 19 years later, they are back. And there we go. This looks like it's running well and displaying properly, so that's good. Oh, and they all fall down. Oh, what a great menu screen. Cool stuff. Finalize the game, haven't done that. Best stuff, collect all bonus and DK coins. Oh man, tantalizing. Show me the options, please. I'd love to see options. I don't need VSync. And I already set up key configuration, I'm pretty sure. So let's get into it. Just enjoy this screen for a few more seconds. Love it. And a remix. Oh, there's events happening. It's like DK4's menu screen. Rambi runs past. What else is going to happen? Enjoy the song too. Oh, giant zinger in the background. It turned to night. I love this. I don't even have to play the game. I could just sit here all day. Squawks. Oh, that's adorable. I just love seeing all four of them on the same screen. That's amazing. I think my favorite part of DKC 2 GBA is like a scene right at the end of the credits where all the Kongs are together in one room, basically. Yeah. So we saw Parry there. Oh, who's this in the bushes? He's standing right behind you. Oh, no, he isn't. All right, let's go. I don't think I'll be able to get the best stuff today. I'm sorry. This looks like a new map screen. So Jagged Jungle, let's get into it. Okay, fingers crossed. I can turn left. The game doesn't pause. I'm so thankful for that. I can play with my controller. All right, so we have a jumping critter. We can't go in the treehouse, but that's okay. Naughty. Mini necky. Big necky. Whoa, that was quite a momentum coming off that jump. Yeah. So for the 2019 demo, which is coming out next, they always talk about how it's running on an old physics engine and they're going to update it soon. This is, if anything, feels less authentic to the original games than the 2012 demo did in terms of that momentum. You see how I sort of start running and then I pick up speed? It's more like Sonic. And then when I bop on an enemy, I get even more horizontal speed. But that's okay. Who cares? It's fine. But yeah, let's point out we've just transitioned directly from a DKC1 jungle to a DKC3 boardwalk jetty, including background. And that's what we'd love to see. That's that mashup stuff we were talking about. Ah, recoil. I saw a crimp earlier as well. Got the water. Chomp! Or chomps? I forgot. Chomp, I think. Click-clack. Good. That was easy. But yeah, we've got DKC2 style hero coins hidden around. Oh, and we've gone straight into a ship deck with a Neek, a Cruncher. Love it, but the background stayed the same. And Kaboing, we've got a clamp on. Hey, I'm doing pretty well with the enemy names today, aren't I? Yes, and it's a nice, easy stage to start us off, which again sets up the mission statement of the game, as well as giving us a few lives to play with for the rest of it. I like it. Oh, good question, Joda. Can Kitty skip over the water? I should test that, shouldn't I? Why don't we just jump straight back in? I didn't notice any bonus barrels. Is it possible that there are none? Oh, quit it. They might be hidden too fiendishly well for me. Okay, we're just gonna... Oh! Well, it's no good having a life farming stage if you die in it. Did I get a midway? Don't think I did. Okay. Kitty and Diddy. Oh, I should... Oh. Huh. Okay, hope there's another DK barrel. Yeah, the armies and the claptraps too. I didn't call that out before. Okay, here's one. I'll just have to get it at the right time. Okay, now we're going to test that skip. Oh, I have start and select map the wrong way around, but that's alright. Let's just check out those animations again, shall we? Oh, it's the same. Great. Alright, skipping time. Let's go. Okay, that didn't work. I'll give it a couple of goes. Oh, was that it? That might have just been a roll jump. Yeah, he went into jumping animation after, didn't he? Yes! The skip is in, and it functions as intended. Oh, and I can bop on a Cruncher, of course, because we never had a heavy character in DKC2. So they've accounted for that. That is great. Just great. Lovely stuff. So yes, Kitty's skipping is in. And I hope I can show off DK's win animation at some point. He plays the guitar, people. Alright, so Cranky's up first. What's he going to tell us? These fanboys cannot be happy with just 3 games. Ah, it's the same spiel from last time. But they've put a filter over the background now, so it's a bit... the colors are different. Yeah, this is the same text. That's alright. Never mind. Yes, people are excited about the roll skipping. Okay. Well, we've seen that 3 times now, but hey, it's fine. Creme Lahari. Yeah, I believe there's no common level content between the different iterations of the demo, which is nice. Okay, so a desert. Something we've never seen in the country games. We did have some in DK Bay, the fan game I played last week. And a new death jingle just for this. Yeah, love it. For the desert stage. Roar. Okay, so we got the Cruncher and the Slipper. We got the Crimp. Okay, I see that banana. Okay, good. Wow, they're just throwing all sorts of different enemies at you at once. Don't know how I feel about that. Maybe it should have a little more consistency than that. Ah, well, it's fine. The Dream Team. Ooh. Hey, wait. Okay. Secret Rambi, love it. There's a huge screen shake whenever Rambi hits the floor. What the? There's a Minky! Uh-huh, rolling a tire. Which lets us go up there. Oh, it bounces off the wall quite significantly. Let's push it a little bit more. Nah. No! Cool. Oh, wow. Can I just bop this guy? Oh, I can't move far enough over the screen to bop the cannon, and that cost me my chance there. That's alright. We'll skip that. Oh. Jumping critter. And recoil. The same gameplay function twice in a row. See, that's a little bit jarring. Alright, so I've just found on my device the music album that remix came from, that Orson was talking about, or was asking about. So the remix album from OC Remix for DKC2, it's called Serious Monkey Business. And that particular track, what would it be? Is it A New Place, Hothead Bop? I said before it might have been Hothead Bop, but I'm not sure. Ah, yes. Gibbon is pointing out that there were desert levels in Jungle Beat, at least. Indeed, indeed. Jungle Beat is there. It exists. An occasionally overlooked part of the Donkey Kong series, especially by rare fans. But it's a valid game that exists. Ow, Crusher. Yeah, I bet that's your favorite way for people to talk about a game you like, right? That it's a valid game that exists. Yeah, that's very flattering. Kremlahari, what is the pun there? Kalahari, of course. The Kalahari Desert. Source for the pun Calamari Desert in Mario Kart 64. Forget that double life balloon. I don't need it at this point. Oh, the Neki came into roost. That's really cute. Oh, I missed Rambi. Oh well. Mankey! Mankey and Minky in the same stage. What do you know? Oh. Oh well. That worked out. Oh! Bazooka. Hey, it's Clapper. Cooling down some boiling hot water in the desert. I guess I should go in there. Yeah, look. There's a whole passage down there. Help me out, buddy. Might as well refresh it just in case. Yeah, an underwater passage. That's cute. Oh. But, hang on a sec. No! It's like a trap. Oh, man. Dang. Gibbon says, was just having that sort of discussion earlier about the upcoming 3D Mario collection. Donkey and Kitty. So if I pop down here, oh. Oh, I can just slide through that wall. That wall is completely intangible. Yes, I'm sorry I put it in those terms given. Oh, dark room. Night in the desert. You can just about make out the geometry, but yeah, that's quite tough. Hey, get owned. Whoops. Yeah, so Gibbon says, I low-key detest that the discourse seems to take it as read that the collection is bad, but people who like it are of course allowed to like this bad thing, even if they're just overlooking its flaws. Yeah, if I implied that about Jungle Beat, then I'm sorry. Oops. Oh. Oh, nice. It's a barrel that saves you from death. It's my favorite kind of barrel. Ugh. It's my least favorite kind of bonus barrel where you're required to get it by taking blind leaps of faith into every death pit, but it wasn't a bonus barrel. And Joda's here saying that Jungle Beat is really fun, actually. I like how it inspired some physics in the Galaxy games, they say. And also asking if DK has the water skip or if it's Kitty exclusive. I suppose I could try that out. I don't think he does. I could try more, but it seems like that's a Kitty exclusive ability. Oops. Given says it's all good. Yeah. I have problems with Jungle Beat, but I wouldn't call it a bad game. The Wii port is bad because it's got like design decisions that go against the spirit of the game and stuff like that. But yeah, Jungle Beat, it's a really interesting game. Uh-oh, it's Clobber. And Army. I suppose those two do have similar gameplay functions, don't they? Interesting. This is making me compare things from across the trilogy. They're really mashed up here, really all willy-nilly, aren't they? Whoa. Okay, so they've implemented DKC-R and TF style barrels that explode after you blast out of them, as signified by a skull on them. Right, so that's the desert down. We're into Twilight Temple. Temple style DKC1. But at night. Okay, Team 3 to get up there. Probably not worth it. Oh, curses. So Joda says, I would like Kitty to make a comeback, but he really needs to lose the onesie. Yeah, a lot of people talk about how if Kitty comes back, they could redesign him to be older. Having a baby character... Well, babies will come back, aren't they? Like a baby version of somebody else. Hey, that's a DKC1 style Zinger. Didn't we have 2 style before? I'll have to check that again, but... yeah, baby characters are all rage now, but Kitty's like a giant baby, which is a trope that is not popular anymore. Oh! Rambi just fell down. That's unusual. But we got our invincibility barrel. An uncommon thing seen in the trilogy. Okay. Oh, cool. Click-clacks and the other one. Knickknacks? Yeah. Did I call Knickknack Click-clack before? And then you got to use them to defeat the Zingers, yeah. There's definitely one style Zingers, I think. There's more stripe on them. In 2, there's more yellow on their sprite, comparatively. Hey. Whoops. Okay. Oh my. Oh boy. Ah. I was almost on a roll there. Gibbons says, I think if you used the Rayman Origins engine, you could do a really nice Jungle Beat follow-up, whether it's a straight platform or more of an auto-running thing like the mobile Rayman titles. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Using Rayman Origins as a base for anything is never a bad idea. They made an RPG on the UbiArt engine with Child of Light, and that turned out pretty well. It doesn't play like Rayman, obviously, but it's a graphical engine. It's really cool, really good. Whoa, okay, the camera doesn't quite know what to do here, does it? And we can just get up here by bouncing on the zingers. Lovely. Rambi really is trivializing this level, which is just what a secret animal body should do. That's the way they used them in the first game especially. Whoa, that's a big jump. I like this. It's a real thrill ride. Whoa, okay. Yeah, there was some pretty difficult sections in the 2012 demo, but this one is a bit more tailored for, you know, just exciting play that's a little bit easier. Sorry. I had to focus before I could finish that sentence. Mankey! More Mankey! Whoa! A little bit slippery there. That platform is a little too small for me. Yeah. Jungle Beat. I don't know. They could bring it back in a lot of ways. Like, that whole unique control scheme thing could be, you know, reinterpreted. Because that's a core thing about it, is it has an unconventional control scheme for a platformer, but that's sort of what's interesting about it as well. So if you adapted that in some way, it would have to be. That's part of the problem with the Wii version. It's a little bit more traditional in its controls, and it just doesn't work as well for that game. Wow, you do get Rambi for a big chunk of that level. And I got stuck on the edge there, thankfully, or I would have fallen down. What should we do? Swap to Kitty. You can see his animation here, which we've seen when he beat that boss, but nice. Yeah, a bit of a Stilt Village reprise for Kitty's victory animation. That's nice. Fungi Forest. Fascinating. That's, of course, the name of a world in DK4. Oh, I'm going to bounce on that mushroom. Lovely. Good stuff. Whoops. Oh, okay. Ah. Vertical level design. And it's kind of a combination of DKC1 Forest, DKC1 Treetop, and DKC3 Redwood right here. Love that. Mashing it all up together to make a cohesive stage. That's beautiful stuff. And it's the kind of thing you can do in a modern game that's aping an older game. Because in an older game, it's one archetype per level, and that's a limitation of the engine or whatever. But yeah, having multiple things going on in one level, you can do that. Why not? Not to mention all the different enemies that are just showing up out of nowhere, which is kind of silly. I think there's a bit too much variety, to be honest. So it kind of feels a bit incoherent. That's just a minor criticism, I think. Whoa, okay, that was weird. Cool. Moving on. Oh, what is this level? It's very strange. Winding back on itself, going up and down. I like it. Perfect timing. Oh! That was close. I think there's a pit there. Pit of death. Oops. Yeah, the fall speed is actually quite high. Maybe too high. I'm falling too fast. Come on, get that jump off. Yeah, you got to time it right, and I wasn't getting it quite on the right frame there. Whoa! That was weird. I feel like that tree became solid partway down or something. Why aren't I using Dixie? Dixie with the hair twirl, it makes things easier, but it just makes things more fun too. Oops, oh well, we got DK instead. Ah! DK's hitboxes are always a little strange. Oh no! Bit too early. Oh. We already got this coin, which means I can just do this. Yeah, if anything, Croco Bongo by Fortune Fish Games, which unfortunately has been delisted now, but that was almost a kind of take on what Jungle Beat could have been, with a bit of rhythmic platforming, a sort of one-button control scheme, and those lovely DKC stylings. Of course, it was all done by... I don't remember which stamper it was. Is it both of them? One or both of the stampers of Rare, Chris and Tim, made their own company, Fortune Fish, and they put out this Croco Bongo sort of proof of concept demo thing. I encourage you to check out footage of it, even if it's not actually available anymore. It was only ever on iOS briefly, and if you downloaded it at the time, you still got it. Otherwise, you're kind of out of luck, unfortunately. And the best you can do is look up footage. So I'd pop down there and then get that bonus barrel if I wanted to, but again, kind of want to move on if I can. This is really intricate back and forth stuff. Interesting. Which you could probably skip through if you found a trick to get past. Now I believe those are DKC2 style zingers, actually. Well, they're off screen now, sorry. If I spot one again, I'll try and point out the difference. Oh! Tense jump. Oh, that's the midway. Okay, so there it is. You see the black lines are thinner, and the stinger is also not as long at the bottom. It's the exact same enemy in both games, but they redesigned the look of it. So just, whoop! I thought I was lined up with that barrel, but I guess not. I regret losing Dixie. Very useful in this level, especially. Okay, there we go. Yes? Okay. On. Oops. Bit early. Oh. Oh no! Gibbon says the abdomen is also differently shaped. Okay, I didn't notice that, so watch out for that too. Now Joda is posing a question in chat. Oop. And the question is, if you could get 3 animal buddies for the next DKCR game... Oh. Okay, the momentum threw me off a little bit there. Yeah, if you could get 3 buddies, what would they be? Who would they be? And Gibbon going for the easy answer, the 3 most prominent and like safe bets, I would say, Rambi, On Guard, and Squawks. And, you know, if I was going for the most recognizable, the most easily mappable to a gameplay function, then yeah, I would say Rambi, On Guard, and Squawks. Squiddo is always a popular choice and gives you more complex gameplay styles, but could be a little controversial as well for that reason, for the game designers. We did talk about this in previous weeks, how Squidder might be a little too much, especially for a retro style, more fast-paced game. And as Gibbon says, it does cover land, sea, and air. But I think I would bring back Hoofer, Orko, and Helibird. What's the stupid bird? I think it's Helibird. Jungle Beat. In all fairness, I really do like Orko a lot. It's a cetacean animal buddy, which is nice. Also, she's a mother, and there's like baby orcas in the level. It's amazing. Okay. Alright, let's go up the top. That's the easy way. Cool. And then got another zigzagging downward section here. That's interesting. This level's been alternating between up and down. Whoa! Whoa, what? Okay. Whoa. I've never seen a barrel do that before. Oh, that was a direction that's not on the 8-way directional scale. Do you know what I mean? It was like north-northeast. Fascinating. Alright, I really need to be careful here. Ah! You know, I'm thinking about it, but if I had to pick three, I really can't contradict Gibbon. Ramby, On Guard, and Squawks is probably the three if you had to limit it so narrowly. I do like the buddies that sort of improve your jump skills, which none of those would do. So that would be like Winky or Rattly. Rattly obviously being more fun to use because Winky is kind of awkward. Oh, I didn't get a small character, so if I try the throw, it'll just go bump. And there's a DK coin up there, so if I had a small character, I'd be able to make that team throw jump. Oh well. You know, putting them together... Ugh, okay, I missed. But putting these two characters together really shows you how the scale kind of changes from game to game. Diddy seems small in the first game compared to Donkey, and then Diddy and Dixie are the same size in the next game, but they're kind of scaled up a little, and then now putting Kitty next to DK, something about the scale feels off. Like, Kitty looks like he's too big in terms of his proportions. You're never supposed to see them side by side. I guess DK does appear in the ending of 3, but are they on the same plane? Or not? I'm trying to think. Oh, let's see DK. Okay, can I make this jump? Good, now I can make this jump. Get a life up if I can. Oh, that's not a guitar, that's a bass. Judging by the sound. Good stuff. Joda says, Kitty has been taking too many roids. Also saying, that's actually pretty cool. Gibbon says, lol, nice guitar. Oh, Jeff the Brash is here. Hi, Jeff. How's it going? Jeff Onan of DK Vine fame. Also, Golden Sands blog post for all your Sea of Thieves update needs. If you're a fan of Sea of Thieves, you need to check out Golden Sands, Jeff's blog. Jeff says, if the question was 3 more after Ramby and Squawks were already present, now that is a more interesting question. Oak Island, let's go. While we think about what 3 animal buddies we would add after Ramby and Squawks, I'll throw On Guard in as a freebie too. So we've got 6 now, and the first 3 are picked. So what 3 are you going to add on top of that? And it would have to be ones that are different gameplay-wise, which they always do. None of the buddies, the animal buddies, from game to game cover the exact same ground as a previous buddy. By the way, team throws with Donkey and Diddy, never before seen. Love that. So Ellie is like, in the same way as Squid adds a bit of mechanical complexity to what she can do. Whoop. And has whoop. And has some interactions with different things in the game, like the fear of mice and sucking in water and stuff like that, which is all interesting stuff that is used inventively over the course of the game. So you could have things like that, but it would have to be very contextual, you know. You know what? Going by what 2 and 3 did with the Animal Buddy roster, I'd be tempted to have Rambi, On Guard, and Squawks, and then make up 3 completely new Animal Buddies that had different roles and different abilities. So that's what I would do. Now I just got to think of what they would be. Let me see. Maybe a pangolin that rolls up and then you run on top, so it's like a permanent sort of steel keg / kiddie roll situation with a lot of momentum, and you could have some like good downhill stages with it. Let me see what else. Got land, sea, and air. Something that can dig, maybe? I don't know. That might not be suited to fast-paced play. But what I pick for something that can dig? I would want to rep a marsupial at this point. So maybe an echidna. Although you can't really ride an echidna. A platypus. An amphibious buddy. That might be interesting. Maybe a wombat. But that's covering too much Rambi territory, I think. You could go into the pouch of a kangaroo, as in the cartoon trope. But I would only want Diddy or Dixie to do that, because I do not want Donkey in a kangaroo's pouch unless it's a giant kangaroo. Which then brings up the possibility of megafauna. Say your next DK game has a bit of extinct animals going on, dinosaurs and such. You could have some gigantic ancient Australian marsupials. And any marsupial has a pouch, so you could have the Kongs riding in there. So that's my idea, an absolutely gigantic animal buddy that's an Australian megafauna, maybe a giant carnivorous kangaroo with saber teeth. There you go, and she can be called Kaz, the kangaroo. There you go, there's my idea. I want to see what chat has for ideas for new animal buddies. And that would be the jumping type, clearly. Oh, it's that momentum boost. Jeff says, been doing great. He's been watching the whole time, but hasn't been able to chat. Oh, that's cool. Hope you've been enjoying the gameplay. I think things are going better in 2016 than in 2012. But yeah, good to have you here. Joda says, that should be the case, but for some reason we only got one. And now I've forgotten the context for that comment. I'm a bad chat reader, sorry. Oh, that hitbox was weird. Gibbon says, yeah, make up 3 new ones. Good stuff. Jeff wants to bring back Winky. People dislike his hitbox, but it would be changed to fit the new game. That is true. And Jeff thinks that super jumping height is very applicable in a platformer. Then yeah, for sure, 2 new ones. Yeah, I agree. I think a fan, not theory, but like wish is for Glimmer or Glower, the tadpole from DK4, to grow up into a frog and come back as an animal buddy or something. So it could wear like a mining helmet. But yeah, Winky would also, in a modern game, give you the capability, again, for an amphibious kind of animal buddy, because frogs can exist quite well in the water as well as on land, so that's what I was trying to do before. Just skip that whole barrel section entirely. So Winky would have enhanced swimming capabilities as well as better jumping on land abilities. Okay, so now we see DKC1 forest mashed up with the mine type hanging walkways here. That's cool. Just point that out. Oh, I need it. DK barrel. Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. See, I expected Clump to turn around, then I would roll through him, but then he fell down. I jumped down. I hit him because I'm small. I didn't defeat him, and then knocked me back. And I'm not even at the midway yet. Oh, I'm glad that worked. Oh, no, it didn't work this time. Oh, well. What is that for? There's no enemies around that you need it for. Could be that you bust open a wall and get a bonus, possibly. Ah, here it is. Good. Dixie's back. So he falls down there, but then he turns around there, and then he falls down there. Interesting. It's like alternating. I'm suspicious. Cracked floor. Excuse me? Actually, I haven't checked if DK has the stomp, or the hand slap, sorry. So that didn't work. Maybe if I saved a TNT barrel all the way up until here, it'll break that open. That must be it. Oh! Dang. Also, that's a DKC 1-star zinger again. Let me see. Ba-ba-boop-ba-boop-ba-boo. Joda suggests a dolphin instead of On Guard. Now, I would be all for that. I'm a big dolphin fan. See, DKC 1-star zinger. As Gibbon says, the abdomen is different. I think it's a different color. They're yellow in 2 and black in 1, I think. Ugh. Can't get that momentum right. Hello, welcome back. Hope you were successful. You're live on Twitch, by the way. Oh no. Oh! Of course, that's an instant barrel. I should have known. Ah! Yes, so I would be all for a dolphin animal body as long as it's not a bottlenose because they're overexposed in media. So make it a common dolphin and you're good. Or a Commerson's dolphin. They're so cute, but maybe too small to be rideable. Something with stripes anyway. With a bit of color alternation. Okay, just gotta do this. Cool. Huh, I missed a Rattly. There's a Rattly on this stage. I like it. Yeah, realistically what I would do is include every existing animal body, even Jungle Beats ones. And then an equal number of new ones. So there's just dozens of animal bodies in the game. Yeah. A new one in every stage. And I don't care if that's confusing. Oh, thank goodness, we finished. Jeff says, I want a pelican. The Kongs ride in their giant bowl-like bill, and it is a flying buddy, but doesn't flap and fall like squawks, and instead just glides. That's interesting. Although, again, I worry about an entire gorilla fitting inside the beak of a pelican. How about Winky not only has jumping height, but also wall jumping to add a new layer of traversal options, or maybe even tongue grappling and swimming speed as well. Yeah, there's all these options for Winky that weren't really utilized in his original appearance. So what was that stage? Oak Island. Good stuff. So Bullfrog Bog. We're nearing the end of 2016 demo. So just catch up on the comments here. How about an emu instead of an ostrich? I guess. We'll just be trading one thing for a slightly similar thing. Gibbons, idea for a new one. The balloon birds. They're like parry, but physically attached to you via string and pop if hit. Come in random colors. You can get more than one, and the more you have, the more your jumping physics go low G labyrinth. Joda's saying, like the balloon birds that have the letters? Yeah, what are they called? Bounty birds? from 3. All right, Bullfrog Bog, let's go. I've got so much more to play, so let's try and get through this. We're seeing the mashup here for DKC3 Jetty and DKC2 Swamp. Whoa, okay. Right, so that sign is warning me that there's barracudas up ahead. Not quite, says Gibbon. Not quite like that. Yeah, smaller, I think he's saying, like, parry style. But yeah, that's interesting. And they would increase your jump height as well. Okay, so this is how this works. You see it swimming around, and when it gets to the end of its path, it jumps out. See, that's how TNT barrels are supposed to work. The damage hitbox persists. Alright, what's the name of the hedgehog? Bristle? Huh. Physics felt a little strange there. Kegs! Did he never use the keg in 2? Because there's no kegs in 2. Nice. DK has like a punching animation as he flies through the air. Let's just see if he's got the hand slap. He does! I wonder if that could have broken the ground. We'll never know. Yeah, Jeff says the Jetty Swamp mashup works so well visually. Agreed. Okay. Oops! Nibbler, that's it. Oh yeah, we will find out. Nope, the slap does not break that ground. Ow, what? What do you think that K means? Yes, Nibbler, thank you. I whiffed that enemy name. Ugh! Seriously. And now we see the reason for the name of this stage, Bullfrog Bog, because we actually have a Winky transformation. Jeff will be happy. Winky is in the game. DKC1 style zinger. I'm not confident enough to jump over it. Oh, what's this? Oh, now I can't get it. Ooh, now I can. No, I can't. That's not a traversal team throw. Oh well. Ugh. We're not going to get that cool stuff on the menu, unfortunately. But hey, there's plenty of cool stuff in the game itself. So that's fine. Winky time. Oh, okay. Oh boy. You know, I want to say that Winky feels better to play as than he did in 1. It's very awkward in 1. I hope I get something to spend all these coins on. Oh, we're so close. Oh. I just want to finish the level. Why did I do this? Collect the stars. Oh, this is an actual time limit. Nice. Where have you put me? Further back? That doesn't seem fair. Yeah, forget it. Let's go. Okay. Hornet Fury. Or the save point. We haven't seen the save point in this version. Oh, no text? Okay, cool. Whatever. Saved. Oh, there's so much more to play. Okay, let's go. Hornet Fury. Very DKC too. Oh. Oh. Okay. Chest in a chest. They did that a few times in 2. That was very interesting. What's that platform? I don't recognize it offhand. Okay, that's a DKC1 zinger. Cuff and Cloud, what? Okay. Oh, it's the moving platforms from 1. You see them in the mine stages, or the cave stages. Yeah, cave it is. Otherwise, it's very much a 2 style zinger hive. Midna wants that receipt real bad. Live kitten shenanigans on stream. Ow. Dang. Should have known better. What was I going to say? Gibbon has a new idea for an animal. I don't need that. Also, I missed this rope. Yeah, that's the way. Oh. You know, I'm sure Dixie would be able to make this. Hey, I made it! Ugh. They're tough. There's a reason why they're a late game baddie in 3. Yeah, so Gibbon's idea for a baddie is an octopus that sticks to your back and lets you carry an extra thing. Or carry one thing but also swing or climb on vines and ropes. Or lets you carry something underwater. That sounds interesting. I think it could also facilitate like maybe a clinging mechanic that they have in DKCR. That's already in there, but expand on it somehow. Maybe like a grapple thing where you could shoot out your tentacles at distant targets and swing around. Something like that. Ah! What are Cuff and Cloud doing in this hive? Now, aha. Thought I saw something over here. It's Ramby. Love it. Ramby in a hive. Whoa! I always panic when I see them. Oh, this is freely rotatable, but it doesn't say that it is, so yeah. Okay. Here's this puzzle again. Wait, did that recoil just bounce off the tire? That's cool. Enemies interacting with the objects like that. You don't see that, usually. Ah! Kitty, give me your barrel shield. Hey! Nice place to hide a DK barrel. Gotta hit every enemy to get it. Well, almost everyone. Ah, I missed it. Oh well. Like an octopus backpack of sorts, says Joda, commenting on Gibbon's idea. It would be cool if a Donkey Kong fan game had ape-like enemies, like DKC and Jungle Beat. Seems very apeless, in my opinion. Well, we did see Mankey before, and even Minky in the previous demo. The Crematory. Interesting. Sounds new. But yeah, you should... Joda, were you there with the DK Bay stream because Dreadkong is in that. Spoiler alert. Oh, Leo, one of the creators of the game. I guess they're dead. Sorry. Okay, so Ghost Ropes, Cackles, Fur. Fur as in Fernando Kalango. Maybe that's written there really small, but I can't make it out. And NecroToad. The creators have inserted themselves. Wait a minute. This song. This is from Banjo or something. Where's this from? It's Grant Kirkhope, isn't it? Marvin Portello, creator of original tracks for this game, but not this one. Whoops. Oh, what is this? It's like a dry lake bed thing. But yeah, symmetry is an interesting idea for a stage. Is this Fungi Forest? Oh, this is Creepy Castle maybe. Oh, I can't make it out. DKC Atlas? Yeah, a lot of callbacks or references in this stage. Fireburns, spelled wrong. It should have a Y, not an I. Interesting. Christopher. Who's that? Was there a Christopher in my credit list? Yeah, Christopher Araujo. Yeah, sorry. Parry! I missed Parry. I love Parry. Dang it. Help me out, chat. Gibbon says that it's a banjo song. Judah says it's DK4. Gibbon says sounds like cutscene music. Kizbud. A big mod admin type character on DKC Atlas is Kizbud. Oh, tried to avoid Crusher. I ended up taking the hit on Copter. Lots of DK barrels in this stage, thankfully. Oh, the manky. Oh, I should have known that would happen. Yes, secrets. Gibbon says, I can't quite place it. I feel like a fraud. I feel exactly the same. But yeah, we think it's DK64. It's been a while since I played that or even listened to the music, but it might be Creepy Castle. Which would fit the theme. We also heard some DK64 music being used in the DK Bay for the map screen, which fit pretty well. Molly, Rosanna Anderson. That would be Cat Lover Molly, I think. I expect every individual team member is going to get a shout out on a grave here. But if they're all dead, who's making the game? Oh, a blank one. Crimple and Winky's back. This game, so much fan service. I love it because I'm a fan. What is this? The WMC. I don't know what that means. Oh, Spinies. Yeah, it's definitely DK64 music. Shark. Not sure who that is. Joda recognizes the little jingle xylophone tunes, but needs to go back and listen to it. Yes, indeed. Oh! Say what? You're supposed to get a prize if that happens. But DKC5? Well, finish 4 first before you start talking about 5, I say. Anyway. Nice level. Okay. The boss time. Ooh. Yeah, I actually remember this. So, Arachnophobic's warning. This is a giant spider, if you didn't know by the name Tarantulas. And it's in a slightly more realistic style, so this is your warning. Lots of spider webs in a DKC3 style cave. Oh boy. That is quite realistic, isn't it? Oh, it slammed me. Okay, so don't approach it. That's the lesson. And yeah, it's the same modeling style as the dinosaur boss in the last demo, the 2012 demo. So that's interesting. How do I... Okay, so it jumps, and then... Did it drop a barrel? It's dropping rocks. Okay. Just avoid those. Knick-knack, of course. So this is Belcher. Okay, just a hit. Good. Nice big red flash to show that you've damaged it. I can just about make out an eye behind that leg. It would look a lot less freaky if it had big googly eyes, of course, but they're not quite visible right now. I reckon DKC3 did that very well, of course. Yeah. There's no vulnerability period or anything, you just throw the beetle at it. It takes a hit. This is really the only new sprite that we've seen, isn't it? They're getting a lot of mileage out of the mashup aspect by just throwing in enemies from all three of the original games. But the bosses in both cases here are brand new. Frantic Factory, you think? I don't think that's Frantic Factory, is it? From DK4. Is that confirmed? No, why would there be wolves howling in the background of Frantic Factory? Anyway. Gotta watch those rocks. It's very tricky. So that's not an attack. It's not a you're stunned if you hit the ground kind of thing. Ah! Foolish. Ah! By the way, did I get an extra hit in the last fight because I came in with an extra Kong? Okay. They're going to throw another click-clack at me. That's good. It's merciful. But now we only have one hit to go on with... Whoa! Okay. Hey, buddy. Back up, please. So there's a lot of waiting in this boss fight is what I'm getting. Ah! That was a bad setup. It is Frantic Factory. Joda looked it up. I was surprised too, they say. Yeah, that surprises me, but thanks for checking. So, Frantic Factory, Grant Kirkhope, DK64. Jeff says, I want them to bring back the Ellie Stampede style level from DK3's Lost World, except instead of on Ellie, it's a stampede of a bunch of animal bodies all stomping through a cloud of dust together, trampling forward. That sounds fun. That actually gives me Donkey Kong Racing vibes, which is a good vibe for a thing that never existed. But we only had like a brief concept trailer, basically. So I would go down here to get a bit more space, but the camera adjusts itself too, so I don't think I would actually get any more reaction time. Go away, Tarantulas. You are freaking me out. See, this is nothing like that badass spider with the sneakers from DKC2. If this guy was wearing shoes, had big goofy eyes and buck teeth, it would be a lot less threatening. For sure. And less terror-inducing. Oh, the movements too. Yeah. Freaky. Okay, how many hits, people? How many hits? Okay, you do get the jump sound effect. By the way, this music... is reused from somewhere. It's a rearrangement of an existing boss track, but I can't pick it off the top of my head. Anyone want to weigh in on that? There we go. There's your just desserts. Wait a minute, tarantulas don't make webs. They're hunters. Joda thinks it's a remix of the DKC1 boss track. Could be. My brain's too fried to tell you for sure. So that's the 2016 demo down, and I beat it legitimately this time. Woo! I guess they made it a bit easier. And here's all those names again. I don't know if they've added anyone to the team since the 2012 demos. The music composition's definitely beefed out a bit. You can see the most recent credits list in the README file for the 2020 Star Blast Speedway demo, but they're also in the description for previous videos. So yeah, now that we're done with 2016, we can move on to the 2019 demos. So what I've called Demo 3, but I think Demo 3 was like a planned later release that hasn't happened yet. But this is, I guess, the fourth release that's existed for this game so far. In 2019, what they did was put out a series of levels individually, and they sort of previewed them by putting up a YouTube video of gameplay for that level, and then they would follow up by releasing the level. Oh, great, the game crashed. So does that mean it hasn't saved my progress? Well, something crashed. Oh, it's still going. No, it's crashed. Let me just go back in and quickly check if we have that bonus thingy available on the menu. Oh man, it's getting late. Joda's correcting me. I think some tarantulas do make webs, but they're not cobwebs. They coat their burrows with web and leave a bit on the surface to sense any prey. Okay, there you go. Good spider facts. Huh, why is that there? Let me just check. Cool stuff? No. Yes? It's available. Good. Use alternate colors. Oh, I could have accessed this before. No. Maybe it did just unlock. Anyway, whatever. You can use presumably it's the 2-player contest versions. Okay, it doesn't show them on the title screen, unfortunately, but let me just check if I can go in that other barrel. No, it's not letting me. Okay, cool. So that was the 2016 demo. We're done. So, 2019 demo. It came in the form of 5 individual levels over the course of a few weeks or months or whatever. And yeah, let's just get into it. Straight into it. 2019. Maybe I should read the README. Yeah, it's build with the old physics system, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so here it is. It dumps you straight into the action. No title screens, no nothing. But all the mechanics are there, same as they were before. We've got the 4 Kongs, the rotating tag barrel. The whole 4 Kongs following you around, I guess now I've confirmed that I don't think it's in any of the playable demos, but I've seen it in some gameplay footage on the YouTube channel. So, this is boiling flooded forest. We've got red water down there, which is presumably very hot, and a slowly moving auto-scrolling platform to stand on. So auto-scrollers are not the most well-loved platforming trope. DKC had one that had a few that are particularly disliked, I think, by fans. Brambles, very nice. Otherwise, the background, what's that from? Is it like DKC1 Forest? Not sure. The music though, nice stuff. Oop, didn't move far enough back for that. Oh, right. I'm supposed to wait for the platform, of course. Nice detail. When the buzzers circle around and impact the water, they actually make a little splash effect. That's nice. Auto scrollers. Alright. Let me see. So, talking. Let's talk about something to pass the time. Oops. So we talked about what new animal bodies you would want in a game. So in the next 2D side-scrolling Donkey Kong Country game, which existing Kong would you like to see made playable? Because Tropical Freeze gave us Cranky and then Funky. who would you like to see added as a selectable playable character? And then, hey, why not? Make up a new Kong. Put them in the game. What abilities do they have? Gibbon says, obviously Kitty. Good answer. Good answer. I like Lanky. But I think, you know what? They recently did the reveal trailer for Torna in Crash Bandicoot 4, and I'd like a new playable female character in these games. So redesign Candy, make her an adventuring badass, and put her in as the new character. Candy Kong, that's what I want. You don't have to redesign it that much if you don't want to. Just give her a DKC4 outfit, because I think that's the best one. And let me see, what unique thing does she have? Using her long legs, she can do some kind of good bounce jump of some kind. I don't know. She's got the whole music theme going on, but I don't know how you would translate that to a, like, regular gameplay ability. This track is really good, by the way. Oh my gosh. Don't be too eager, my friend. Let's go. Parry, parry, parry. Yes, parry is back. Okay, parry makes more sense out of a side-scroller, to be honest. Parry is one of the more interesting things about that Ellie Stampede side-scroller that we were talking about before. Because you keep him alive to the end of the level, you get a bonus barrel. What the? It's a clapper barrel. Clapper crate. Oh. So now I have Clapper on my platform. That's a great idea. Okay. And now that we've cooled the water, we can go below to avoid the brambles. No! I was so close. Okay, Joda's off. Catch you later. Thanks for streaming this sweet fan game. I'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out, Joda. It's been awesome. And also, Joda agrees with me about Lanky. So yeah, Lanky could be cool. He's got a lot of possible gameplay applications too. And then you could add a new character who is a female character if you don't want to do Candy, but I say Candy and some new character as well. I think somebody had a fan character of like a snow monkey that was pretty cool. But I'm not that good at making OCs, to be honest. And I don't have any gameplay ideas off the top of my head. Gibbon says that he had an idea for reskinning Mischief Makers as a DKC bracket 6-4 title. So it could be DKC4 or it could be DK64. Or, sorry, I'm having trouble passing that one phrase. But anyway, reskin Mischief Makers featuring Lanky and porting over his wacky arms and ahem gaseous flight abilities, because of course Marina Lightyear's had the jetpack thing, as well as grabbing and shaking being the core gameplay mechanic for that game. Yeah, I would want to reskin all the environment as well, because the creepy Haniwa faces, no thanks. We don't need that. Yeah, Jeff agrees. Clapper on a moving platform is a fun gimmick. And also says, my only Kong OC is Dizzy Kong, which can make a tornado attack. Yeah, I'm more about, like, really obscure things that do exist rather than making up my own ones. Like the Kong who has the Union Jack on his tie, known as Uncle Kong, who was exclusive to... gosh, what was it? Like some Japanese strategy guide or something. And then we all said, oh, it's Bluster back in an actual game context. Or it's Hat Kong or something, who is an unused Donkey Kong Land character. Okay, let's get the barrel. Thank you. Cool. It's Chomps Jr. Beautiful. Even more beautiful. Ah! Oof. Oh, you're kidding me. That's really frustrating. Gibbon says you could actually keep most of the bosses in Mischief Makers. I do recall one was like a big dragon that looked not unlike Kerosene or something. Yeah, actually I rewatched that again. What's that? There's an arrow. What does that mean? What's that arrow? Okay. Wait. They give you another parry and then straight away... I might as well. I guess the arrow is there for when you go too high on that platform and then you lose sight of it. I don't know if that's really necessary. Oh, Clapper's here to make it ice. That's cool. Just like in DKC2, I forget the name of the level. But I don't want to waste all my time on bonuses here. I got more levels to play. Gibbon's childhood Kong OC is, or was, Zombie Kong, who started as just like Zombie DK, but later morphed into a Wait! Yes! I saw this in a video and I really hoped that I would see it. No! 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 I didn't want to go to the bonus. I wanted Tiny. It's Tiny! It's Tiny Kong! In Donkey Kong Country! Okay, that has actually happened before now that I think of it. She was in DKC2 GBA in the Gyrocopter bonus levels, or like mini games, where you rescue her, or multiple copies of her throughout a bramble stage in like Lunar Lander style controls. She was also in Funky's boat race mini game. Oh, that's so good. In DKC3 GBA, where all the Kongs actually, all the DK64 Kongs appear in a Cobra Triangle style minigame waiting to be rescued. So, oh, that's just great. That's a custom sprite, clearly, by one of the team. I'm not sure exactly who made it, but what a great job. Really fits in the style of the country pre-rendered ACM character designs. That's great. That's everything I wanted out of this game, really. It's my one big takeaway from today is that Tiny Kong is here. I wonder why she's here, though. Is it just like a weird secret? I feel like she's there to tell you where the raft is, but then there's the arrow as well. They don't need the arrow if Tiny is there. I missed the coin. Never mind. Because if she's walking along here and then stops and looks down, that tells you that the raft's there, and then you don't need the arrow, but I guess they put the arrow in as well. But yeah, man, Tiny, that just really excites me. Be even better if she was playable, but hey, that's fine. Hey, Tiny. What's up? Oh, okay, so she's not... She just starts walking. That doesn't... Yeah. So they could have used her that way to keep above where the raft is. But as it is, she's kind of just here. Hey, what's up? Oh, dang. So Jeff's idea is a time travel themed Donkey Kong Country where the animal buddies are relevant to the time period. And Gibbon likes this idea. Jeff says could be a woolly rhino instead of Rambi, etc. Yeah, that's great. That would get you a dinosaur animal buddy as well. And you could bring in the megafauna, but you could also go like to the future and have some kind of weird alien mutant or something. And with time travel comes space travel, of course, so you could have different regional animals. Not that they were too constrained by region for these games. Ha, didn't need the tire. Thanks very much. Let's just focus on staying alive. No, wait, I want the DK coin. Oh, I was greedy. I shouldn't have done it. There's not even a world map. This doesn't save anything. Why was I so compelled to get it? It's because it's shiny. Ah! This has got to be the end, right? Oh no! Alright, let's just move on. I think we can be done with that for now. Boiling Flooded Forest. I didn't get to the end, but that's alright. Coconut Canyon, number 2. So these, again, they're all... Oh, wow. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't know this information. Hello, guys. We decided cancel to release DKC4 Demo 3 because we did not like what the physics system was like compared to the physics of original games, gravity, speed, collisions, etc. But we created 6 levels for this demo, and to not lose this work, we decided to make them available to the public, 1 level per month while we work on the new physics system and the production of the complete game. Therefore, understand that these levels that we are going to make available are with the old physics system. For the final version of the game, physics is being completely redone to be as close as possible to the franchise's original games. We hope you will enjoy playing these sample levels while we work on the final production of the game. And again in Portuguese. Oh, great. That means there were 6 levels, but I only have 5. What's the 6th one? Why is On Guard here? Okay. Starts on land, goes into water. That's kind of clever. Don't know how to get that DK barrel though. Oh well, we'll get there. Oh. So this has the DK Bay problem. You press Y to attack and then you hold Y to swim. But in that state you should be able to press B to then attack again. But you can't. And you have to leave On Guard behind. That's cruel. Oh yeah. Some of these are custom sprites, by the way, and they're seamless. Look at that. Beautiful. Hanging DK. Okay, so yeah, new level backgrounds. Whoa, a yellow barrel? Okay. Knocker, I think. Never seen a yellow knocker. Yeah, the trees. Tiny's back! Great. So Tiny is a common feature in these individual level releases for Demo 3. What? Okay. So yeah, she's kind of leading you to secrets, which is actually a really cool idea. And is kind of a more fun, implementation of a kind of secret revealer character compared to what Squawks is in DKC4, if you see what I mean. So that's a good place to put a character that's not playable, but that you don't have like a map function for them or something. Oh, Lurchin. Okay. Ah, Squid is here for the first time. DKC2 zingers. See how the abdomen is yellow. Good stuff. Okay, so all of the functions are there. Squidder jumps pretty high. That's interesting. Can I do... Oops. Messed it up. Sorry. Man, I'm just so excited about TinyCon. I'm very glad she's here. Now make her playable. Poor Squidder. With the weight of a gorilla on his back. Okay, just testing. Okay. This is something that I had a minor critique of in DK Bay. But it works well here. If you're quick with the A button, you can jump on a platform as it's being created above you. Or above where you were. Oh, okay, so that arrow was pointing out that... Oh, okay. Got to be a little more careful. I thought I could just tank through that. But yeah, is it your theory, Jeff, that Donkey Kong Barrel Blast, the racing game by Payon, is time travel themed? Judging by the environments you go through. Because you do see a woolly mammoth in one stage, and then there's the whole thing where there's the ancient temples, and then the alien robots and spaceships. So it makes a lot of sense. And like Cranky's temple, which is all mystical technology. Whoa, boy. Okay. Messed that one up. Woo. Yeah, the final part of this stream won't take us long as these... Excuse me? I fell through the web. That seems like a good excuse to move on to me. Coconut Canyon, I like it, but yeah, time is running on. So just move on a bit. North Lake Frozen. So we've got the same disclaimer, which I now understand completely about the release schedule, except for where the 6th level is. Maybe I missed something on YouTube. I feel like I was following pretty closely. Alright, so we have Nid in an ice cavern. Poor thing's probably freezing its little legs off. Croctopus, uh-oh, I'm getting chased. And Lockshaw together at last. DKC1 zingers. No consistency with these people. They have no gameplay difference. Ah, Skitter on the edge there. Lovely. And of course Crook back there. Hey, buddy. Okay. They're going to overuse this gimmick a little bit, I think. There we go. That's the same thing that happened in the other level. Nid! Oh, I was not watching. Hey, wait! Oh! This one has implemented the multi-Kong. The multi-Kong! Look! We have all people following us. I love it. And then it gives you multiple hits. DKC R style. So you don't even have to worry about health as much. Oh, that's really cool. I'm so glad that actually made it into one of the playable demos. Oops, missed that one. Okay, that's fine. And like, yeah, why not? If all 4 are in the game, you already have one following you that kind of acts strangely sometimes. Why not have all 4? Oh, come on, use the frames. I feel like there's an invisible wall there too. So I gotta use some kind of extra projectile thing. Yeah, so Jeff confirming that was him. That's his theory about Barrel Blast. How it is a time travel game. And he goes on to say the volcano stages... Oh, okay, so each successive DK barrel adds another Kong to my chain. That is amazing. I love that mechanic. I really hope that's in the final game. But who knows? There may not even be a final game. Anyway. Jeff goes on to say, the volcano stages have dinosaur bones. The ice stages have mammoths. The space stage is very future-y, and so is Cranky's Temple. Oh, I thought I had that chest. Sorry, I wasn't watching. Yeah, so it's all there. Not explicitly spelled out, but it makes a lot of sense to me when you say it like that. Okay, so part 3 of the 2019 demo is where this game gets good. Because that's when you have the chain of Kongs. I love it. Okay. Moving on. Ugh. I wonder how the animations work when you're swapping. And then just the next one up, yeah. Yeah, makes sense. What about team throws? I guess that will let you do any team throw if you needed to. Okay, so I probably want to keep this one without knocking it on enemies, right? So then I can beat those 3 zingers later on. Oh, I have to climb there. Oh, but I can jump. Ugh. Okay, just managed to grab it, climb up there. Oh, but you still have to go through there. Okay, that's fine. In DKC3, oh, that's a trap. Okay. In DKC3, if you were holding a barrel, it would actually burst on a nid. But that's not the case for this chest. But that would just infinitely break the chest, wouldn't it? Yeah. Anyway. So nid's not an enemy, but it can break the barrels. Okay, now I gotta get past Cough and Clout. I saw them. Okay, cool. What? Okay. I don't like the traps and the tricks. Oh, I missed it. Okay, so the crate appears, and then I backtrack, avoiding lockjaw, and get another crate. Okay, that's how it works. Hey, wait, what? Okay. Great. Halfway, finally. Squawks is here. And Lemguins are here. Oh, look at that graphical effect. Interesting. Squawks' eggs. Squawks versus Mankey. That's never happened before. Ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Given commenting on the chain of Kongs, they do that a bit in Kirby Star Allies, apparently. And Jeff had a pitch for a DKC game with DK Diddy Dixie that is focused on a three-way team-up moves using the Kongs to make ladders and bridges and other chaining moves. Wow. Interesting. I say add more Kongs. Add 100 Kongs and make it like Pikmin. Excuse me? Did I just have Kitty there? What's hanging below me there? That's weird. Something went wrong with that sprite. I need some buddies right now, but where are they? Oops. Ugh. Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool idea. If you have multiple characters teaming up like that, you might as well have them, you know, doing something with it. Huh. What's the point of that? Just to get higher? Alright, so what's down here? Some pickups. Nice. Okay. No DK barrel, unfortunately. So, what am I looking out for here? I believe there was a crook somewhere. There we go. Yeah, something about the sprite made a... Yeah, it's the ice wall thing. Made a weird graphical effect. Okay. Of course, unlike DKCR, one barrel will not completely refill your health. Tiny! She's gonna lead me. Yes, of course. As she does. They also do the chain thing in Sonic Mania Encore mode, says Gibbon. That sounds good. Excuse me? That's very rude. Just having a zinger there? Ow, what? What? Too many blind hazards. Not good. Yeah, that's just trial and error. I hate it. Okay, back here. Alright, we're done. We got to the tiny bit, that's fine. Hornet's Nest Hills is level 4. Man, I'm really confused about our 6th level now. Oh well. See how this is. Yep, still says 6. Jeff says, speaking of making it like Pikmin, lol, I've also thought of a 3D puzzle platformer. Ah, Ellie's here. They're really experimenting and getting out there. Aha. So no shoulder buttons, but if you press down and A, you will suck up honey with Ellie, and then you can spit it out again. So they're bringing that water mechanic back, but with honey. Cool. It's old, but it's new. It's different. Anyway. Yes, so a 3D puzzle platformer that is like a bit like Pikmin or Wonderful 101, where you can have many Kongs and animal buddies traveling in a large group. Yeah, it'd certainly have to tailor the entire game around that concept, wouldn't it? But yeah, could be cool. And Ellie has all her Ellie abilities, but you've never seen Ellie fight a cutlass, have you? Oh, that was over quickly. That's alright. Didn't do much with the honey mechanic, but okay. Just as a projectile in this case. Oh, I can walk on honey. Sure. Oh, red squawks. That's new. Oh, a triple shot. Amazing. I got a squawks with a power up. Oh, good. Very good. I noticed that I'm only carrying 2 characters though. Somebody went off screen or something. Let's see what happens with that. Yeah. Oh, we've gone back to double partner mechanics. The chain was exclusive to 1 level. North Lake Frozen. It's disappointing. But I like this multi-squawks. This is great. This is like the rampage mode kind of thing. Alright. Oops. Nope. I don't get my backup Kongs coming in afterwards. So we're back to 2 hits in honey. Oh, okay. Was this Hornet Hole? It's not Hornet Hole, that's a real stage. What's this one called again? Ah, Cutlass. Oh yeah, good point. Jeff says, whoa, seeing DK hanging off squawks is wild. Indeed, that's a new sprite too then. Because we've never seen Donkey doing that before. And yeah, again, just a strange concept of having these mashup things that we haven't seen before. It's cool. Very cool. Oh, I missed DK there, but okay. Oh, rude. I feel like I made a lot of progress to that stage really quickly, so I'm just going to quit that now. So we've seen that one, that's fine. I'm sorry, I'm not going to see all of these levels. I'm going to do a bit of skipping through, but you know, it's getting late. And these ones are all completely available. Like it's a little bit hard to find the 2012 and 2016 demos, possibly, but these ones are all still very much up and linked from those YouTube videos on the official channel. So yeah, we've got a mashup of Swamp and DKC2 Jungle with the mushrooms coming back. And don't think I didn't notice that scaling foreground element, because that was a nice effect. Yep, clingers. What's this about? A banana bunch. So that's just telling me to wait, is it? Ah! Oh, throwing a half tire so it lands like that. Interesting. Got some brambles too. Clearly the team likes the DKC too. I noticed someone pointing out that that's the style of collectibles. Oh, but having said that, we do have Coin Dozer in this stage, even though coin is nowhere to be seen. But yeah, the whole setup with just hidden DK barrels, bonus coins, banana coins. There's a bit of DKC3 flavor to it, but the basic setup is the same as it was in 2 in terms of the extra collectibles and stuff. And because I haven't mentioned it yet, yes, they are using 2 and 3 style letters, because the letters were smaller and shinier in the original game. The chain's back! Yes! They took it away briefly, but it's back now. So the game is great again. Or rather, excellent again. What's this level called again? I forget. Whatever. Not important. Oh, and again, disappointingly short animal buddy sections, but that's okay. What? Come on. If that was Canon shooting a barrel, I would have been able to bop off it. Oops! Jeff's got to go. Have fun, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, Jeff. Had some good conversations. That was cool. See you around. Yeah. The chain is here. And they all float after Dixie. It's very good to see. So just avoid the rolling barrel. Easy peasy. Oh! Right. Luckily the coin dozer doesn't chase you all the way to the edge of the platforms there. As it does a lot in coin dozer Carnage in DKC4. Now, I would think I should be able to stand on top of the spikes if I'm invincible, but they just seem to be intangible when I am in that state. That's okay. So, yeah, they say that they're improving the engine to fix the physics to make it more like the original. As far as I'm concerned, they're quite authentic already. They've sort of improved the momentum-based weirdnesses that threw me off a little bit earlier. That's not as much of a problem in the 2019 iteration of the engine, I think. It's still occurring occasionally though, so I suppose it's fine for them to rework the engine again. Oh, Kachaka. You jerk. Don't you Kachuk things at me. Okay, that was weird. What? Oh, okay. Ugh! Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Oh, that's fun. The barrel bounces off the mushroom. Whoa. Yeah, never mind about that bonus. I gotta see this. Everyone gets their own car. So we've mashed up the swamp with the jungle, with now the roller coaster. Okay, so they all caught up and then, yep. What's Cobble doing just walking on the tracks? Oh, Sonic! This is really nice. Oh, okay. That's not supposed to happen. I love it. Having all four on screen, again, is just a really cool thing, especially during the adventure. That's my favorite thing about this whole demo. But yeah, we've seen that there's a lot of fun ideas going on here. Oh, good stuff. No. Pressing the jump button too much. Should be short hopping. Just made it though. That's good. If this was DKC2, I would not have got away with that. Okay, how long is this exactly? Come on. Also, I'm a little disappointed that we don't see all four on screen at once unless I die like that. They're often lagging behind. Actually, if this game was in full widescreen, that would not be the case, would it? And I don't know why it's not, to be honest. Sure, it makes it feel more like the original games, but you don't have to be constrained like that nowadays. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh my gosh, Courtney rated me. That's never happened before. Thanks, Courtney. Dude. So 33 people are just like spamming emotes in my chat now? That's never happened before. Hi, I'm used to having like 2 people in my chat, so good to see you all. Hold on. Can I pause the game? No, that's right. They disabled pause. They said so in the remake, in the README for these 2019 demo files. You can't pause because it breaks something about it. so I can't read the chat right now, as you might expect. See, the thing about having 4 hits is it does not save you when you fall in a pit, of course. But if you're curious about this game, it's DKC4 The Kong's Return, a fan game made by a small team, many of whom are Brazilian, but there's other contributors from across the world, and they're making a new game that is in the style of Rare's SNES Donkey Kong Countries. And there's tons of mashup stuff. There's the occasional new element, but a lot of the new sprites and stuff are bridging gaps to make the mechanics work with content from all 3 original games. There's new level styles and things like archetypes, or level backgrounds and things, and there's new some of the new animations are things like this. That's new. Okay, that looks much better. In the old one, the sprite was a little awkward, but they've updated it a lot and it looks much better now. He doesn't have shades anymore, but he's still good at that bass. Okay, thank you for playing this sample stage. Donkey Kong Country 4, The Kong's Return. Full game is coming. English is not their first language, so forgive them. So, there's so many people who are saying hello. That's a lot of Kongs. That guy was just walking on the track. What did he think would happen? This looks way better than the DKC2 ROM hack I played, says Ultimentality, who is Courtney. Yeah, I haven't touched any ROM hacks during my, fangame adventures here, and I wasn't intending to, but I'd like to know more about that later, possibly. Yes, I was concentrating, exactly. All right, people are excited and impressed, so that's good. We're going to move on and do a little bit more. So 2019, that's the old engine, and I believe that the 2020 demos are in the new engine. I'll just check this. Yeah, here we go. New physics system, several bugs fixed. Pause is also disabled in these because, yeah, problems. But this was the basis of a speedrun competition thing that the DKC4 team hosted on their Facebook. They put up the level for download, and then they encouraged people to play through it as fast as they could and then submit their videos. And then they were putting out on their YouTube channel mirrors of the winning videos and the runners-up. So they made a whole brand new stage with a lot of original level graphics for this contest. And yeah, we've got crowd noises in the background. It's based on DKC3 jetty type things, but on land and with this sort of athletic stadium kind of look, which is really interesting. We've got the background music of the river race. What's it called? The river race level, you know what I mean. So no original music for this one apparently. But yeah, we're getting a cheer from the audience every time we defeat an enemy, which is cute. And yeah, I'm obviously not speedrunning. This is my first time through. And I'm not going to submit this. The competition's over anyway. And yeah, they've done two of these competitions so far with new levels. And this sort of constitutes a 5th demo installment for the game in a way. But even though it's a level with an optimal path for speedrunning, there's a lot of side paths, and some people have exploited these and found that some are faster than others. But it's also just, there's a lot of secrets hidden around, so in a way it's a normal level too. So that's how I'm going to play it, just casually roaming around and stuff, and that's fun. So good stuff. Oh boy. So Courtney says she thinks that the DKC2 hack was the lost levels. Oh, this is from DKC3 factory floor right here. And walls. The sprites. Okay, Rattly feels a little off, a little sluggish. Still has a mid-air jump though, so that's nice. I think I've heard of that one, Lost Levels, yeah. But she got salty because the last level was actually broken. Yeah, that's can sometimes be a hazard with the ROM hacks, can't it? haven't noticed too many outright broken things that caused me to, you know, fail during my adventures in these demos, but yeah, just minor like differences and stuff. Okay, so got some kind of honey like substance down here, and DKC2 style individual Kong barrels. So if you have the right one coming up on here, you can get up there faster. Missed the cat of nine tails, that's alright. But yeah, Courtney said this is really cool. It is like having an entirely new thing like this and hosting that contest around it. It was a great way to generate buzz for the game. Even though it's not like a proper world and a proper adventure the way that the third demo was. The 2016 demo. I wonder if there's going to be a midway in this speedrun. So it was this way, wasn't it? For progress? Yeah. I don't really have to worry about lives because of the speedrun nature of this. You know, Courtney, you really should have got involved in this, considering you spent ages speedrunning DKC2 itself. And doing quite well, so I hear. Okay, I've noticed something here. Shortcut! Okay, so now I'm here. Where is here? I don't think I've been here. Oh, I have. I came in from the other direction. Yeah, if you get caught, it'll get dizzy straight away. That's how Cat of Nine Tails works. And that tar substance works just like the honey. Acid's appearance suggests. Ah. Good. Oh! The chain is back! Long live the chain. And they give you the 2 barrels because you need a small partner team throw to get up there. Large partners... Whoop. Oh good, it came back. Large partners can only be thrown, as in DKC3, to damage the broken floors and stuff. Minces! Alright, we need the tire. Ugh. I don't need your sympathy, audience. Yeah, this is quite intricate. Many different phases and a very labyrinthine level design. Ah, dang it. Oh. Nostalgia is actually correcting me here, or yeah, I before I said this was, oh, that's the river race music, but no, it's actually the rocket barrel music, as you point out, from DKC3. I should have known. You only hear it in one stage. It's, yeah. I guess it's, it's got a similar feeling of like real hardcore urgency to it, you know. To really hurry you along. Yeah, as Gibbon says, I like how they've repurposed the graphics for this competition thing. Yeah, and they've made it all fit with the color scheme together. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I'm really glad that they kept the partner chaining mechanic into the new engine, which is encouraging. It tells me that it's part of their design going forward, and not something they had to throw out with the new engine. There you go. So if you bring DK to that point, you get through a little quicker and get the O. Not that that matters. Oh, actually, I think it does. At the end, I believe you get a time bonus if you have gotten certain things throughout the level. Something like that. As well as landing on the target in the right... At the right time, you get different time bonuses as well. It'll make sense if we ever get there. Who knows? It might happen. This level is supposed to be speedrun, but it's actually pretty complex. Okay. Go for it. Nope, that's not gonna work. What if I do this? What? Okay, did he hit the top of the screen and failed to keep flying along? 2 extra scoreboxes like that. Courtney says, thanks, I was alright at the speedrunning. That is. But yeah, I just never heard of this actually. I'm not really involved with ROM hacks usually, but I think it's awesome they exist. So this isn't a ROM hack, it's a full downloadable fan game. It's just that it uses all the assets in a similar engine to the trilogy games, yeah. But I guess, it's sort of in the same category as a ROM hack. But if you hacked like all 3 games together, basically. But like I keep saying, there's a lot of new stuff too. Okay, so the underwater portion, complete with Cocos, who we haven't seen before yet in the demos today. Shuri, also new. Nautilus! Oh my gosh, they got the Donkey Kong Land elements. That's awesome. Hogwash next, please. Oh, I love that. Okay, what's this for? Ah, for jumping on the fire. No Diddy. Oh, there's the goal. Great. And here's where you get a different time bonus. Oh, I got plus 10 seconds. But if you do well there, you can get a bit of time knocked off. And that contributes to the competition scoring as well. So there you go. This is a fan game made on a custom engine, as Gibbon says. Funky's DKC1 music would have been good for this as well. Yeah. Nautilus. Gibbon says, I might follow these people on DeviantArt. I recognize that Nautilus sprite. He might already be following some of these people. Okay, so that was the first of the speedrun events. There's another one, so that was Monkey's Marathon. Later on the same year, this year, was Star Blast Speedway with a similar concept, but a different level, archetype, design, graphic. There's got to be a better way of saying that. Okay, here we are. Diddy to start. 99 lives. The sky is the limit. But what's over here? The K. Something about the new engine makes a little pause before the first sound plays in the level in Wine. It's probably fine on Windows. Anyway, here we are in the clouds. And I believe that's a recolored cliffside waterfall thing from DKC4. That's what it looks like. Oh, we now have time balloons. And yeah, no more stadium background. It's a bit more abstract. I wonder if this is what Orson was thinking of. He mentioned chimpanzee clouds. Oh wow. Okay, it's just the background. Got the animal tokens coming back there. That's a graphical element only. Stars embedded in the sides. Oh, that's a new animal token that never existed before. Yeah, Courtney and Gibbon both saying this is pretty and beautiful. Yeah, you're right. I watched some of the results videos for the Monkeys Marathon, but I didn't watch any for Star Blast Speedway. So this is all new to me, and I'm really impressed by it too. Oh, it's great. I wonder if that cloud texture is from somewhere. The foreground cloud. But yeah, I'm not into speedrunning at all myself, so in a way, like, I have slightly mixed feelings about this whole direction of the project currently, but I assume they're still working on making it into a proper game anyway, and this works as a way of drumming up enthusiasm for the project and approaching a different community, because obviously speedrunners are a big community and people interested in watching speedruns as well. That's separate but overlapping with people who are just fans who want a new game in this style. Like Gibbon said earlier, I just want them to finish the game and release it. But in the meantime, we've had so many iterations of the project with released demos that I hope I've shown off today that there's actually a fair bit of content that's playable in the DKC4 project, even if it doesn't all, join together to make one product yet. And who knows if all their ideas seen in these earlier demos are going to be in the eventual game. And because in that sense it's sort of a body of work, that's why I'm all the way down. That's why I'm so disappointed I couldn't find the 2011 demo, the very first iteration of the project, to play today. But hey, that just would have inflated the stream time even more, and we've been going long enough, I think, as it is. I will at least get to the end of this stage. I will, I promise. Yeah. So it's fun seeing the animal tokens there as a graphic element. Even the new ones that never had a token before. Oh no, I did it again! I don't think we've confirmed yet in this demo whether we have Kong chaining, because I haven't made it far enough to get multiple DK barrels. Also, it hasn't been throwing them at me as much. Okay. Squatter token. Carbines in the background, of course. Which always reminds me of our friend Shane, who had the carbine as his avatar on the DK Vine forums. Dang it. It's the problem with vertical scrolling levels. Falling down can make it feel like you're losing lots of progress. Like the DKC2 mine stages. Of course, I prefer that to DK Land, where if you fall more than a screen depth, then you just die. DKC2 zingers, some red zingers even. Oof. Okay. Barrel blasting. I've realized through these streams that barrel blasting is my least favorite kind of Donkey Kong Country gameplay. There should be a honk when you defeat Cobble? No, Clobber? Yeah. Ah, Kachaka! Go away. There was a higher platform there. Rattly! Oh, this is a new sprite. No, that is, I think that was used or unused in the code or something. Oh no! Just the one Kong. Ellie! Woo! It's a little odd because I have a co-worker called Ellie now. Hey, Squawks too. Nice. Okay, the sky is the limit. No! Oh, gee whiz. No. They could be a little more generous with the DK barrels, if I'm honest. Okay. Well, at least we now have the best character, Dixie. Best for many reasons, including her ponytail twirl. Oh yeah, one-time use barrels. That's a concept adopted from DKC4 that they put in. Okay, Courtney's walking her dog, but says she'll be right back. Well, we'll see if I finish the level by the time you get back. Judging by my results so far. Probably not, but we'll see. Have fun with the dog. Okay. First of all, Gibbon says that the DK swinging sprite is used in the intro to DKC when Donkey drops down to bop on Cranky. And yes, you're totally right. That is where it's used. Hey, what? Maybe DK has a bigger hitbox? But why? I don't know. I just know before when I got that balloon, I also hit the top barrel and went through. So, whatever. But yeah, Winnerbit says, I don't know a single Aussie who doesn't know an Ellie. Do you know an Ellie? Do you know anyone named Ellie? She's shaking her head. So there you go. There's one Aussie who doesn't know an Ellie. Oh! Dang. Oh no! It's the weirdest thing, says Winnerbit. What if they're all the same Ellie? I don't know, are they from Adelaide? Go ask all the other Aussies you've met if they're from Adelaide. Oop. I've just turned Winnerbit's world upside down. There you go. Oh no. The barrel blasting. What's the time? Oh my gosh. Okay, if I don't beat this by the hour, which I definitely won't do at this point, then I'll just call the stream there, because that's long enough. If you want to see someone do this properly, there's plenty of videos on the official DKC4 channel that show people speedrunning the stage and doing it well. Because they've practiced, unlike me. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. This has been a really fun stream, thanks to all the participation in the chat. And the game itself, which, through all its iterations, has been very fun, authentic to DKC, and has some cool new ideas to it as well that please me. Do 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 do. And yeah, hopefully I'll include links in the YouTube archive for where you can get this game. Oh, I've done it again. And they fixed that carbine, okay. When I came through before, one of them was shooting nothing. Yeah, the star field in the background, I really like it. It's abstract, but it's kind of sublime. I do wonder about the final product. How they'll handle this speedrunning stuff. Oh boy, okay. I'm done. This has been really good. and I hope you enjoyed it too. And now I'm gonna let down all these wonderful raiders because I'm stopping. So yeah, check out DKC4. I've mentioned earlier that the most updated platforms for news on the game are their YouTube and Facebook channels. Yeah, or maybe find their DeviantArt pages to find isolated assets from the game. But yeah, we'll continue to eagerly await the 9 years coming final version, because what they've got here is very promising, and it might have Tiny Kong in it. So yeah, and that actually wraps up my whole Donkey Kong Country fan game and bootleg series, which frees me up. Next week I'll probably play Abe's Odyssey on Game Boy, I think. But yeah, thanks for watching. It's been really cool, and stay safe. So, bye. Love you all.